No.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For UA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Penn State's offense will have the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's
You're
trust
pissed.
after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking for room. It's Cook. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. And one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially in the front seven. And linebackers that can play downhill and not just make plays in the running game, but get in the backfield and blitz the quarterback. And you saw all of that from him right there.
And the Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks.
Charlie
And they
Water.
wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Ramsey. Looking left. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Irish. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Harris. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They've got the screen set up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. UTEP packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed Miners Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park at El Paso. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box.
Wide open on the right.
Oh.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The no-frills unis, but big-time swag from their backers in getting the sack.
And we are linebacker U. We find linebackers year after year that get after the quarterback that are so athletic, just straight playmakers.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Notre Dame comes out of the break facing third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the returner will be brought down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a dip.
There he goes. They lift off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off, and he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! Great job by the back on the option. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with Jimmy Rice.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Here's the pressure. Buys a little time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they're not on the same page there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back.
Oh.
Going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here come the Irish back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
Oh.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish send out the punt unit. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Finds his tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. Fires downfield. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Ramsey. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Floating away. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Holds it in with one hand. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback.
You fig all the good players, I guess.
Deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the
Oh, Ethan should be the next step, bro.
Return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with this. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Unloads quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up.
Oh,
They're
we just
working
nutted.
with another 1st down. Right back to the well. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Caught over the middle. It's Nix. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Oh, sorry.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Minnesota looked less like a pack of Gophers and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Huntington Bank Stadium. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on.
Ow.
Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And this offense picks up right where it left off.
Oh, Newt, you're talented.
Big play. First drive of the second half, no problem.
You take it all of that.
Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nix. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs. Bangs his way to the 20.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Irish send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. Completes it in the middle. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submit. Touchdown!
Oh my goodness.
Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with it.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Woof. That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning a really bad play into.
That's genius.
And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. But how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
It's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lost to throw again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The Nittany Lions have a chance to make their defenses work productive as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Yeah, nice run. I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
And the Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Got his man.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass, it's Ramsey. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They're giving it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen.
I know he was smacking his belly.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get
Ow!
Weeks like this are tricky, but you have
That's
to
your belly.
better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next
They're
week.
used to it. They just think he's gooning extra hard.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Sharp. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quick.
No tattoos.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play.
Bet you get one in there.
1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this route.
The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Working the middle, it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.